Hello, YouTube. I know it has been so long if you're someone who watches me from YouTube. Um, it's been 3 months. What the hell has Saisha been up to? What is the point of this video? It's gonna be very raw, as always, very unfiltered, and I might cry because I've had a very insane bad day, and the sentiment of this video, though, should be inspiring, and it's just something that I've been feeling for a long time now. I've been reading The Artist's Way, of course. If you don't know, read it. But also, I kind of had a discussion with people about wanting to do this full time because art is the only thing that makes me so happy, and it's what I love to do, and it's when I'm when you want something so badly, like you just want it so badly. If you're a creative person watching this, maybe this video will move you too because you'll resonate, especially if you're Indian or if you come from an ethnic background or maybe you're not super wealthy. This video is called Dear Parents, Let Your Kids Be Artists, or even maybe Dear Society. I think art is always something that is sidelined, especially if you're Indian or you're from an ethnic household or whatever your situation is. We always think कि यार ये तो hobby है, जो असली job क्या होगा? Because we think that, and by we I mean society, parents, Indian culture, art isn't really respected. Art isn't really seen as a probable option. It's seen as uncertain. There's a high barrier to entry. You need the right networks. A lot of it is luck. There's also nepotism, this, that. There are basically a lot of struggles that young creatives have to face. But the thing is, if you're actually an artist, like, that is making art is like breathing. Like, you can't live without doing it. And it's actually like painful, for me anyway, to imagine a life where like I don't do this thing. And maybe it's not art for you. Maybe you want to start your own business. Maybe you want to come out. Maybe there's something in your life that you want to do and you've been putting it off. You keep saying, oh, one day, on the side, because that's what everybody tells you to do, right? They say, oh, we'll go on that vacation when the kids are older. Oh, we'll go once the kids have graduated college. Okay, let's wait for our kids to get a job, or whatever it is. We push the things that we want down the road because we're so afraid of it not working out, or we're so afraid to disappoint our parents, or we're so afraid of the uncertainty that lies ahead. And I just want to say that fuck that. Because this is the one life that you have. Baby, this is it. That we know, right? This is the only thing for many who are creative that you do, even like without sleep, without pay, because it's just so fulfilling, because it's just that rewarding. I was doing a theater production about AI. I wrote it, I directed it, I acted in it. I was doing casting calls for it. Like, it was for a writing competition with National Youth Theatre and Microsoft. I was doing that alongside my dissertation, and it was stressful. The DIS is like a big part of your master's, and LSC is tough. It was stressful balancing both of those things, but the fulfillment that I got, and yeah, it was frustrating sometimes, there's going to be parts of your job, even as a creative, that you don't like. That's with any job. But the level of joy and peace and happiness and pride that I felt in my own creation, it was like I was a mother, like I gave birth, and like leading that team, working with those beautiful actors, it was just so rewarding. It didn't pay me, but it paid my soul. And obviously there are financial circumstances, that you have to keep in mind and be realistic and this and that and whatever. But like, man, like, can we just let people dream? Can we bring back dreaming? Like, dude, I'm 24, which maybe like for, I don't know how old you are watching this. Maybe you're younger than me. Maybe you're older than me. But like, that's not, I don't want to wake up and be 40 and not have made a film and not have made another record and not have thrown events for other creatives and not have invested time into the things that I love, that made life beautiful and that connected with other people, because we're all artists. I'm so sick of this fucking narrative of like, oh, you know, like people who are not creative, oh, I'm not an artist. I don't care what your career is. If you're a human being, some level of you is a creative being, because that's what it means to be human. Whether you're a lawyer and you construct arguments in court, is that not creating? You're creating a systematic chain of events and a thought, right? To present your argument. You're creative in that way. You're a surgeon, the way that you're cutting people. Okay, obviously, don't be creative in that way. But you know what I mean? There's some element of creativity that is, I think, intrinsic to being human, because that's why we all watch movies. Or if you don't watch movies, you listen to music. Or you enjoy a sunset. You enjoy nature's art. Art is all around us, and yet nobody ever values the artist or sees it as something that's credible. Especially if you're Indian, ethnic, whatever income situation. But yeah, dear parents, dear society, can we please, like, give grace, give time, give love to the people who are trying to do something with their lives. Even if you're not creative, even if you don't know why the hell you clicked on this video, if there's something in your life that you're trying to do, whether it's going to the gym, starting your business, if there is some kind of change that you're trying to do, can we just give grace and appreciate that? Because that takes courage. And I think the way that things are set up, it's very hard to be bold. It's very hard to choose a path that's uncertain. It's very hard to make big changes in your life and to hold yourself accountable for the outcome, which you may not even know. So if you're doing those things, I just hope this video made you feel a little bit more seen. And I'm sorry that I've been away for so long, and I will be back, and I will be posting, and I will be pursuing my craft until I die. And I hope that you'll do the same. Whether it works out for you or it doesn't, just for your own fulfillment, just for your own joy. Maybe you used to be a painter. Pick up that brush. Pick up that brush, Barry or Jerry or whatever your name is. Maybe you're a banker, but you like secretly love opera. Start listening to it on your way to work. Start secretly humming. It brings you joy. It brings you happiness. Look around the world. Destruction, death, murder, rape, chaos. Art is the one place where we all come together, no matter what your religion is, your gender, or where you're from, because it documents the human experience. That's all. I love how this was so unscripted. Let me know in the comments your thoughts, if you're trying to be an artist, if you're not, anything. And please always give me suggestions on things that you would like to see. I do read the comments, and yeah. Bye.